Hi everybody, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day video. I am Sam, I run the blog samcookskindness.com, and I have documented my journey for over the last year just to health. I've lost over 70 pounds over a very extended period of time as a vegan, as someone who tries to focus on mostly whole food plant-based eating. However, I still have some flexibility in there and I don't count calories. So I am bringing you along with me through my life and my journey, and up to this point it has been pretty relaxed. You have watched me lose some weight. If you go back to the beginning of my What I Eat in a Day playlist and then compare that video, which is very bad and I'm kind of don't even want to tell you to go watch it, to now, the difference in my face when I'm talking and my body and just my overall outlook, I think is a very different and very improved. So if you have time to binge through videos, that's a fun journey to go on. So today I'm taking you on another full day of eating, and this day marks a new journey for me. So I am on a very relaxed health journey. I have some treats here and there, like I said, and I've been slowly losing, maintaining my weight, and over the last 6 months or so, I've basically been in a maintenance phase, which has been great because I like how I eat. I don't feel like I'm restricting. I feel energized. I feel good in my body. However, I would like to see my body fat go down. I'm not overly obsessed with the scale number per se. However, I do track my progress on a Hume body pod. So not only does it track my weight every single day, but it tracks a whole other slew of metrics that I follow as well. And I just check in with those every month or so to see how I'm doing, like my body fat percentage and my subcutaneous fat and my muscle, and see what's happening with that with my current program that I'm doing for myself. So my goal right now is to cut the body fat down. Right now I'm running around 31% according to my body pod, and I would like to see that come under 30%. I would like to see if I could do that. And so I'm starting myself on a new journey here. So I have a community support group, my Kindness Crew, here on YouTube. You can join if you want to be part of that, where I track my food every single day right now. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's another level of accountability. On top of making these videos for you, now I have a whole daily accountability group where I can share my wins, share my struggles, share my day-to-day information. And so I'm sharing my meals in there as we do a back to basics challenge. This is the month of March. And so I'm using this kind of as a catalyst to get things moving again. I will not be counting calories. I will be eating a ton of vegetables to lower my overall calorie density, because I do need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight, but I'm just not able to maintain consistency with tracking calories. It just doesn't work for me. And so I get myself into a calorie deficit by focusing on low calorie dense foods, like the non-starchy vegetables, like the whole starches like potatoes and sweet potatoes and fall squashes and things like that. And I focus my meals there, and then I supplement in some protein like beans and tofu, because I also am strength training and I want to gain muscle. I don't want to just drop fat and muscle. I want to be able to maintain my muscle and drop body fat. So this is going to be a bit of an experiment that is starting today. I'm going to take you along every week. I will check in for the next 4 to 5 weeks. I just took my progress pictures this morning, which I really didn't want to do, but I did it, and I will post them here so you can see where I am, where I'm starting, and then I'll do it again at the end and we'll compare and we'll see if I am able to make any progress or not. But now that I have this out in the world, I'm hoping that this gives me a whole new level of accountability. So I'm excited to go on this journey. Let me know if you want more details. I can definitely go into more about what exactly I'm doing. If you want to get in right this second, join the Kindness Crew so you can flip through all of the meals and everything that I'm sharing and the struggles and the wins on the daily basis. And let's get into breakfast. I have a black coffee here. I've been drinking a lot of coffee, guys, like 2 to 3 coffees a day, and every single one has had soy milk in it. And not that that's bad, but I'm not like measuring the soy milk and I'm probably going a little heavy-handed. So I'm gonna start limiting myself to 1 coffee with soy milk. I'm not cutting back my coffees because I like coffee. I like to have like 2 to 3 usually a day, but only one's gonna be allowed to have soy milk in it. And that's just a rule that I made for myself for no reason other than maybe it'll help me cut the calories a little bit. Yeah. Let's make breakfast. Please keep in mind as I'm showing you my food throughout the day that this is me. This is what I'm eating, and I'm adjusting based off of what I already eat. So I have a goal for this month to eat between 2 to 3 pounds of vegetables, and I'm gonna weigh it out just for like the first week or so that I can get an idea of where I am and making sure I'm getting what I want to be getting in. And that sounds like a lot of vegetables for a lot of people, and that's cool, but I eat a lot of volume and I need a lot of volume to stay full. So I'm going to be eating a lot of vegetables, and you don't have to do that. So just keep that in mind as I am showing you my meals through the day. What I eat may not be what you want to eat, and that's cool. Just, you know, this is my life. So that's 8 ounces of riced cauliflower right there. And this is a little more than what I typically do, but I've been eating like a little bit more and more every single day to really like bulk up my breakfast and lower the calorie density of it. So I'm gonna do the cauliflower rice, a half a cup of oats, a scoop of chocolate earth chimp protein powder. This is my favorite. I like the ingredients in it the most, and it's not like super sweet. And then water. And I'm just gonna top this off with my berries. So now I'm just gonna microwave this probably for like 3 minutes, and then it's probably gonna need another 3 to 4 minutes on top of that because there's a lot of frozen stuff in here. So 3 minutes mix, and then another 3 minutes, and then it's basically done after that. I'm adding some flax on the top, and that's my breakfast. I have a high volume, low calorie oatmeal to start my day off right. I got protein in there, my starches, my fruits, my veggies, all the things, and it's delicious. It's time for lunch, and I'm just gonna throw together something really, really simple. I love zucchini and peppers, so those are gonna be my veggies, and some onions. I have some leftover black beans, and I have some pre-cooked potatoes that I just cooked in the Instant Pot yesterday. So I'm gonna throw this basically just into the air fryer and call that lunch. I do wanna measure out my veggies just to see where I am falling. So let's start with measuring that out and seeing how it goes. I mean, I guess I could just do that. That puts us at 1¼ pound of veggies, which is pretty good. I wanted to get at least a pound, so I'm just gonna eat the rest of this onion because I like onion. Oh man, it's a sweet one. It'll be great. So that puts us almost at 1.5 pounds. So we're pushing 2 pounds for the day after lunch, which is awesome. So there's all the veggies. I'm just gonna season this with some of the Trader Joe's chili lime seasoning, and I'm gonna cook up the vegetables on like a low heat so they can get cooked through, and then I'll crank up the heat once they are getting soft so that they can get a little crispness, and at that point, that's when I'll throw in the potatoes so they get crisp too. So we're gonna start at 370 for like 15 minutes, and then I'll check it and go from there. While that's cooking, I just made myself an iced green tea, and I'm adding my creatine into it. I'm still drinking the same one, the Sun Warrior Active Creatine for her. I like it because it has some like additional stuff that will help with like balancing hormones, because I am of the age where I need to start worrying or thinking about perimenopause. So if I can get ahead of the game with that. I really like this. The taste is nice. It's kind of sweet, so I add it to more liquid than what it calls for because it's too sweet for me. But I like it when it's diluted a little bit more, and especially delicious in iced tea. And I do find that it helps. I'll probably supplement with creatine forever. I think it helps with my brain fog like a ton. And I feel like it's helping me build muscle, maybe. I see a little bit of muscle definition, and maybe it's just the work I'm doing, or maybe this is helping. Who knows? Potatoes are in. So there's lunch. I got over 1 pound of vegetables in there, potatoes. I added those beans. I'm gonna mix them in, and then I'm gonna top this with a little bit of my homemade hummus. This is oil-free. There is some tahini in it and ketchup and hot sauce because I like it. Time to make some dinner, and I am throwing together something pretty simple. I have some kale that's already washed and ready to go from my fridge. I'm gonna make a kale salad, and I'm literally just gonna grate in like carrots and put some cucumber in there and massage an avocado as the dressing, and you know, whatever veggies I can find, probably some sauerkraut in there because I have a bunch that my husband made. And with the kale salad, we're gonna do sweet potato fries and some buffalo tofu. Probably just gonna air fry the tofu, toss in buffalo sauce, and it's not gonna be anything fancy, but it will be delicious. I just washed all these sweet potatoes that I have. I'm gonna cut them up. I'm going to microwave steam them so they can get mostly cooked and save myself some time. Plus, I don't know how much time it saves me, but I feel like the sweet potato fries, they just cook nicer when you pre-cook them. This goes for potatoes too, because the inside gets nice and soft, and then the outside is able to actually like crisp up in the oven. I'm actually gonna try out, we just got a new oven, and it's nothing fancy, but it has an air fryer setting on it. And since I wanna use the air fryer for the tofu, I figured why not try this setting and see how it works on the oven. I don't actually have the highest expectations because it's an oven. Like, I don't understand having an air fryer setting on an oven. That feels like, isn't that just convection? I don't know. But we're gonna try it out and see if it is any different than a normal setting on an oven. So cutting these into fries, pre-cooking them, air frying them, and then eating them. Not doing anything fancy to the tofu. I'm literally just gonna break it into pieces and then season it. I'm gonna break them into like kind of bigger pieces because they'll probably break a little bit more when I toss them around. I didn't press this or anything. I love tofu just as it is. I don't feel like I need to take the extra steps to press it on an average day. We're gonna do a little bit of turmeric, garlic, and lots of nooch. I have our giant salad, all of those veggies I just added in there. I'm gonna mix this up really, really good. That puts us over a pound in here of vegetables. So my husband and I are gonna split this. So that's gonna put us at a little over half a pound a piece for this giant salad, which is perfect for dinner tonight. And that doesn't count the kale. I didn't measure the kale, so sounds good. Not gonna lie, I was pretty worried about this air fryer setting, but I don't know if you can tell, they actually look pretty decent. I'm impressed. I'm gonna put them back in for a little bit more to get them a little bit more browned and flipped and all good, but I'm impressed. My tofu is nice and crisp. It looks super delicious. I just took the tray out of here so that it's on the bottom because I don't want the sauces to escape. I am doing this super lazy. I'm just literally gonna add on the hot sauce, and I'm gonna add on some mambo sauce for a little sweetness, and I'm gonna, so I know it's before dinner, but I'm just gonna wrap this video up here. I'm shutting down the kitchen after I eat this meal that I will show you after I'm done talking. And if I happen to snack on anything else, I will insert it to show you everything that I ate. But thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I'm very excited to see where this next few weeks takes me and see how I feel, if I need to make tweaks, if I'm going to see any progress on the scale or in my like body fat percentage, and I am excited to take you along with the journey. So comment down below, let me know if you're gonna be following along and if you're making any tweaks or changes in your life to try to better your own health. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel so you never miss another video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, but not really, but kind of bye. Bye.